I hope you can hear me okay with the wind noise. As you can tell, I'm wearing the motocross style lid, MX437. The one I normally wear is the 436, which has got visors. This one hasn't. And the reason I'm wearing this one is not because I'm going off-road. It's actually because it's got a lot more airflow in the warmer weather. Not really working at this precise moment in time, but it's supposed to go up to about 18 degrees later, which would be rather nice. And I thought we'll give it a try anyway. Excuse me. I have moved the microphone in an attempt to reduce the wind noise, and I won't know until I check the footage, unfortunately. Right, the other thing you will have noticed, he's back. Brian's back. In case you haven't been following my channel, 2 weekends ago, myself and Jonathan, Norton and Official that is, or Planet Smurf on 2 wheels, depends what mood he's in. Anyway, we did a charity ride called Wrestling Round Wales, and we roughly circumnavigated Wales over the weekend, 574.2 miles, and we managed to raise through Just Giving with the gift aid just over 1100 quid, which was absolutely fantastic, all for mental health motorbike. Well, I rode the Brian. This was the whole point of the challenge. We wanted to make it a bit of a challenge, and it was. Believe me, it was. Go check out the videos, they're on my channel. I'll try and put links up above. Days 1 and 2, day 1 was not good, day 2 was much better. But anyway, whilst we were out doing rattling around Wales, on day 1 especially, I had to adjust my chain, which I thought was a little odd because I gave the Brian a thorough check over before we left, including correct chain adjustment. Now, I didn't really think much of it. Oh well, you know, maybe the chain and sprockets have been on there a while. I didn't realise how long actually. It'd been on there over 9,000 miles, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Anyway, okay, no problem. Chain and sprockets, which when I got home, I had planned to give the Brian a bit of TLC anyway, so I ordered new chain and sprockets. No problem. This was on the Sunday night after we got home. On the Monday, gave the Brian a damn good clean. I thought, right, while we're here, let's pull him apart, get him ready for the new chain of sprockets, see what else needs doing, sort of thing. Back wheel off, and I found that the sprocket bearing had collapsed. Yeah, on the Himalayan you have 3 bearings on the back wheel. There's one for the sprocket carrier, and there's 2 for the wheel bearing, for the wheel itself, one each side. They are different, by the way. The sprocket bearing is slightly different to the wheel bearings. They are great. So I ordered a sprocket bearing from Hitchcock's. Arrived next day, absolutely fantastic service as always. Can't recommend them enough. Yeah, great. Unfortunately, I don't have the tools or the equipment. Basically, I still don't have a proper workbench and a voice to get the old bearing off the little short shaft for the sprocket carrier. So I had to pass it on to somebody else to do, who very kindly did it for me yesterday. Yesterday being Tuesday, the day after the bank holiday weekend. Yeah, they done it for me. Put the bike back together last night. So we have a new sprocket bearing, new chain of sprockets. While I was at it, I tightened up the steering head, or top yoke nut, which has a habit of rattling loose. So I put a tiny bit of Loctite on it, just to hopefully stop it from rattling loose. I also stripped and cleaned front and rear brakes, because they were a bit grotty and endure a bit of refreshment, and generally gave Brian a good once over, check everything, make sure everything's okay. was the overall plan. Excuse if the camera vibrates a lot, but it always does on the Brian. I tried mounting it up there on the sat-nav bracket, even though I don't use it as a sat-nav. The vibration was just as bad. Sorry about that. Not a lot we can do. Yeah, so I thought, right, well today, because I'm off today and tomorrow, excuse me, coughing again. I thought today we'll take the Brian out, give him a good run, make sure everything's up to scratch, ready for when we go back to work on Friday night. Of course I use Brian back before to work all the time. Alrighty, let's dive down the lane. Go and have some fun, as it were. Yeah, and so far, touch wood, yeah, all appears to be well. Though I clock up a good few miles today, 50 or 60 miles, that should be enough to bed the chain and sprockets in nicely. I can check them when I get home, make sure they're adjusted correctly, etc, etc. So all will be well, as I say. I love rattling through these lanes on the Brian. Gotta say, fair dues to Brian. 574 miles of being absolutely battered, and he was battered over that weekend. The reason being we were held up by traffic, roadworks and all sorts. Of course, overtakes on the Brian are not easy. He's only got 24.5 brake horsepower. Yeah, as I jokingly say, there's more power in a couple of Duracells. But he's a brilliant bike, and he did well. I had luggage on as well, mine. I had a roll bag on the back with all my kit in. Yeah, he done well. I'm quite proud of him. Hate that corner. He done really well. So he deserves a bit of pampering. Pampering? Yes, wait there, you silly sod, or we won't get through. I know, impatient people, a big pull in for them and they won't wait. Never mind. Hey ho. Yeah, he done really well, so good pampering, a good clean up. A few new parts, which is neither here nor there. You know, it's wear and tear on the bike. He's done 14,266 miles now in 3 years. When I bought him, he had less than 500 miles on because he was the ex-demo for MPs. And he's gone through three winters. Actually 4 I think it worked out at because of the way it's gone. Quite harsh winters in all weathers on ice. Grit on the roads. He's gone through absolute monsoon rains, flooded roads. Well, beginning this year, end of last year, I went through some flood. I think beginning this year, went through a flooded road where the water was basically up to my knees. I didn't realise till I hit it because it was pitch black. He survived. He survived. And he's done really well. Fair dues to him. Now, can we skittle past? Yes. Just sneak up to the front of the queue somewhere. By here will do. Whee! Slip into the front. Oh, there's a nice gap. Thank you very much. Whee! That'll do. Yeah, he's done well. He's done well. The other issue I had while we were away was my very, very expensive, well, expensive to me, Oxford Mondial Welsh suit. I call it a Welsh suit because it's laminated. Yeah, I done that joke earlier as well on the other video. Yeah, my very expensive laminated suit, of which you can see the jacket. It was on offer from Sports Bike Shop. About 180 quid off the suit basically if you bought the two parts together. You know, Anyway, trousers leak like a sieve. They're about as waterproof as a bloody tea bag. Not impressed at all in any shape, manner or form. Morning. So of course I spent most of the weekend freezing cold and soaking wet. When I got home I emailed Sports Bike Shop. Okay, when I tried to return them it said no eligible returns. I emailed them, they said yeah, no worries. They sent me a free return label. Took the parcel to my local collection point, which happened to be literally not far from my house, which was brilliant. It was collected and returned by DPD, and within what, 4 or 5 days they sent me another pair. No arguments, nothing. There you go, another pair of trousers and a nice apology for any inconvenience. Of course, me being me, I decided to check the trousers first before I bothered to wear them. So I literally hung them up in the garden and attacked them with a hose pipe. I thought a few minutes of spraying it with the hose pipe, that will basically simulate normal weather conditions in Wales, i.e. peeing now with rain. Done that, not a drop went through, it just beaded off, same with my jacket. Yeah, the jacket's been fine by the way. Absolutely brilliant, well chuffed, more than happy with that. So I now have laminated jacket and trousers again. One thing I will say about the trousers, they come with a strange sort of braces arrangement. There's a panel that zips to the back of the trousers, like a big square panel, and there's elasticated braces go up over your shoulder attached to the front of the trousers. Now I find they're way too long. They must be designed for someone who's like 6'6", because the adjusters are basically sat on top of my shoulder. Very uncomfortable. And I just didn't feel they were comfortable at all, so you could unzip them and take them off, it's not an issue. It's just something, if you are buying them, be aware. I didn't particularly like them, I thought they were rubbish basically. Took them off. Not a drama. One thing I do really like about the trousers, I have to be fair. Go on, go on, go on. Accelerate. Go on. Oh dear, oh dear. I know I'm impatient. Yeah, one thing I do like about the trousers, at the bottom, the zip on the bottom that go where your boots go, is a very, very wide bottom. I wear adventure boots most of the time, and the bottom of the trousers fits over the adventure boots without any issues at all, zips up lovely, and it's still quite a bit of movement, but then there's a velcro strap so you can put them tighter around your ankle so they don't flap in the wind. That way you don't get too much flappage, and nobody wants any flappage if they can help it. Thank you very much. Excuse me. So yeah, that's one thing I do really like about. Oh, the other thing I really like about them, on the waistband you have two poppers to do them up at the front with a zip as normal. There's also a hook and eye a bit further in on the waistband. So you sort of do the hook and eye, then you got a little flap with two poppers on as well. 3 points of connection. Absolutely brilliant, well impressed with that. Well thought out. There we go. Right, I think I've babbled on plenty long enough. Let me do a U-turn here, because I do have to pop somewhere to sort some business out. Yee-haw. Oh yeah, Brian's feeling good at the moment. At the moment, wait your turn. Naughty BM driver. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I've been babbling on enough. Brian seems to be doing okay, so I think that'll do for this video. It's going to be boring enough for me just ravishing away while I ride around on the Brian, but he's back. He's back to where he should be. Seems to be working perfectly well, handling's lovely, brakes are good. Back to his usual rattly old self. Me, I'm off ski to sort out some more business I need to sort out this morning. I shall catch up with you all soon. As always, folks, I will ask you to like, share, subscribe. This really does help my channel. And of course, if you watch the entire video, that helps as well with all these algorithms. YouTube love their algorithms. The more interaction from yourselves, the more they promote my videos, the more my channel builds, which is great. It is a hobby. I have no plans of monetizing videos or anything, or trying to make money off it, or selling merchandise or anything like that. I do it for fun, it's a hobby. But having said that, I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now it's only May, I know, and I'm on 747, I believe. Right, don't quote me on that. But I really would love to make 1,000 subs this year. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It's absolutely free. Click the little bell icon next to it, and that'll notify you when I put up videos, which is roughly once a week. If you like my videos, please do click the like button. That's a thumbs up. If you don't like them, click the thumbs down. No problem. Like everybody else, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you have any comments to make, drop them in the comment section below. I try to respond to all comments in some shape or form, even if it's only to like it. But I do read them and try to comment on all or respond to every single one of them. I don't ignore them. Right, that's it. I'm rabbiting enough. You're probably bored to death. If you haven't turned off yet, thank you very much for staying. And as always, folks, those who watch my videos regularly know what's coming. Those who don't, get used to it. My little sign off. I will say to you, please, folks, whatever you're doing, be safe, ride safe, and have fun. And of course, the most important, and this is the most important bit, otherwise Mrs. Grumps does not like it. And we don't want a grumpy Mrs. Grumps, now do we? And that's why I go, toodles! You'll notice this on the new t-shirts I've had printed up recently for myself and a couple of my family. On the left hand side, as you look at it, it says Grumps Rides, and across my shoulders at the back it says toodles! Yeah, a couple of my family have got them and I got a couple as well. Right, I'm off ski. Take care, folks. Bye!